Seems to be perfect time to share my Cradle of Filth story. For what it's worth, I didn't play for them. However, this is August 2025. 23 years ago, around November, December 2002, Cradle of Filth was looking for a guitar player. And I was hell-bent on trying to make something like that happen. I was naive. I was 19 years old and thought, I could give it a shot. So I went over to my friend Jen's house and we set up a camcorder which recorded VHS tapes and sat there with the stereo cranked, and I played along with Cradle of Filth songs from their current set list at the time, which there wasn't a whole lot of like websites showing like set lists. I think I might have found one or something from somewhere, but I was mostly going off of, they had like a live DVD that came out right around then that had, a marginal set list. So I learned everything off of that and filmed myself playing along with it and everything. And boxed it up, sent it to England, and never heard anything back, ever. So the following summer, in 2003, I went to Ozfest in Seattle, and it just so happened that Cradle of Filth was on the bill. Now, I might have been a naive teenager, 19 years old at the time. I guess at that point I was 20, so it wasn't lost on me that I didn't get the job, like there was still hope or anything, because obviously there they were playing Ozfest, and, they had somebody else playing at that point. But at the end of the day, they had a line where you can go and meet the band, or at least, whoever came out to sit at the tables and actually meet anybody. And two people came out. There was Adrian Erlinson, who I wanted to meet, not even because he was in Cradle of Filth, but at the time before that, he was in At the Gates, so I was super ripped on meeting Adrian and, going fucking At the Gates, even though At the Gates hadn't been a thing for a minute. And I think he had just left The Haunted at that point and handed it off to the guy that replaced him. So, and then I met Danny Filth. And when I met Danny, I, in my stupid 20-year-old naive, energy, I didn't really know what to say. So I was just like, hey, just wanted to know if you happen to get my videotape. And, in retrospect, he had no fucking idea what I was talking about. But the way he responded was kind of funny. He responded with, "Was it the animal stag porn film?" And, I was like, no. And, a little defeated or whatever. But, like, now I look back on it and it's fucking funny. It's kind of a witty thing to say. But, yeah, so with all the shit that's happening with Cradle of Filth right now, I guess I dodged a bullet. I'm only assuming they didn't hire me because I wasn't in England. Like, I don't want to make that sound like, like I really had a chance or anything, but I think they probably, because the guy they brought in the band was from England, I'm sure they got, hundreds of videos or MP3s or whatever at the time, in 2002, and they probably just went, nope to anything that wasn't, worth their logistics. So, I just was automatically disqualified, I'm assuming, because I was not even in Europe. So they've obviously gotten a lot bigger since then, to where, they've got a couple guys in the band now that are not, they're from America, so, but who knows how the rest of that's going to go now. Anyway, that's my story from, half my age ago.